Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to a very special, very much unplanned video. As you can see, we got lots of cars around us and we are at the Doncaster Classic Car Show 2022. As I said, completely unplanned. I saw it as I was on the train up north yesterday on Google Events, and I was like, this would be cool. Let's go down here and see what there is. So yeah, I'm going to do a little tour of the show and we'll see what kind of cars they have here. So as you can see, there are loads and loads and loads of classic cars here. This isn't even the start. We got lots more way back around this way. This is actually the main event. It's back there. You have all sorts of car clubs and things like that. So I'm going to try and show you the highlights. So these are sort of the individual cars here. And over here, you have a nice MGB, I believe, or MG Midget. I'm not so good with the older cars, but I did have a friend who had, in the family, they had a nice MG Midget. It's quite nice, this one. Old Rover here. Again, I'm not too familiar with some of these older cars. MX-5s, I love them. But this is the one that interests me, this Ram truck, obviously, because I'm in the UK, you don't really get stuff like this. It's a big American van. Yeah, Dodge. Right, yeah, it was still Dodge then, wasn't it? Inside, take a look inside of this. Very nice. Now, there's something over here that I really like. It's not a classic car, you do have a few other sort of things here, you know, it's a family event, so something for everyone. There's this M3 in lightning blue or baby, I think this is the baby blue colour they call it. It's tuned, this one. But I wouldn't call myself a BMW fanboy, but I do love my BMWs. Got the mat and everything. This is tuned by a tuning company. So now I'm just going to take you down sort of one of the car, just normal classic car sort of lanes, and you will have a few more modern cars here and pick out anything that I find particularly interesting. This RS4 is nice. Let's say I'm sort of drawn to more the modern cars. This is my taste, but I will try to show something for everyone. I like this. C3 Corvette. Any Americans, please correct me, but I think this is a C3 Corvette. I do like Corvettes, so watch Auto Auction Rebuilds on YouTube. He's had a few Corvettes in his day and I've enjoyed watching him rebuild them. This Porsche is nice, Mercedes. I am actually wearing a Ford t-shirt today. Everyone thinks I'm a Ford fanboy. I wouldn't call myself that. I have a Volkswagen t-shirt, I have a Ferrari t-shirt. I just happen to wear the Ford one today, but you know, I guess it fits in with the whole car show theme. Another MG. What is this? I don't know what this is. I have no idea. If anyone knows what this is, please comment down below. We have a VRS. If you follow the channel, you'll know that we used to own a VRS. This one is the Mark III pre-facelift, so slightly different to the one that we had, but still very similar, the 184 horsepower diesel engine. It's not lightning quick, but it will certainly get you where you're going. Put in a good word for the VRS there. It's probably like a 2014 maybe, something like that. Ours was 2018, so it was the facelift, had, you know, different headlights and stuff like that. But it's nice to see a VRS here. It is the only one here. Nice to see someone representing Skoda. This caught my eye here, a few American cars. Dodge Charger, look at this. Now, I'm not a massive fan of American cars, but some old ones like this, I wish we had them in the UK. I mean, this is beautiful, the colour and everything on this. Hopefully I do not get copyright strikes for the music there. Hopefully it's less than 5 seconds. Lovely Ford here, Escort Xr3i. Seen a few of these kind of things on Salvage Rebuilds UK. I know I'm mentioning quite a few channels in this video because well, I watch quite a few car channels naturally, but see what else we can find. Let's come to the front of these American cars. I think this is an old Camaro. Pretty sure it is. Really aggressive front end, I love that. And here, although it's not classic, do have a Porsche 911 Turbo S. Really nice this. These, I think it still holds the record, possibly for the fastest car on the Carwell drag strip, maybe not. Really lovely car, although it's not a classic. British Racing green as well. Probably one of my favourite supercars. Not my dream one. If you actually want to know my dream supercar, that would be the McLaren 720S. Mini Cooper GP. Very rare as well. Let's go into sort of my area of expertise here with the German cars. So this is an Audi Rs2 Advance, I believe. Please correct me again. But these are quite rare and pretty fast for their age. Golf GTI 16 valve. This, although it's simple, got to be one of my favourites. Just, you can't go wrong with a GTI or a Golf R, or even a GTD really. The VRS, Cupra, any of the Volkswagen Group ones. I think they're amazing. Triumph TR6 here. The last one they did, or I think, did they do a TR7 again? Please comment below. I'm not, as I said, I'm not about all the knowledge of classic cars like I am with modern ones. Porsche 928, yeah. A couple of Ford Focus RSs, they're getting very rare. Let's keep walking around. So let's get back to more sort of classic cars. I mean, this is what the show is called after all. We have a Dodge here. I have no idea what model it is. Oh, Dodge Polara. It's very nice though. A few British ones, of course, Jaguar E-Type. Traditional British sort of first. Really desirable British classic car. Spotted one of them in Romania a bit back. If he follows my former Drive Tribe account, which has now been shut down, you would have seen that. Now here, I think this is a Corvette C2 Stingray. Again, I love, this is actually for sale. Obviously, we ain't buying this, guys. No way. And actually, here's a Shelby Cobra, AC Cobra. A fun story. One of my friends, his dad, I believe still owns one of these AC Cobras. He had it in a really nice purpley blue colour. Really loud, but lovely car. And if we don't know, this car actually was the reason why we have speed limits in the UK. When they were test driving this car, and the M1 was first built, I think 1955, but again, correct me if I'm wrong. They were test driving and they went above 100 miles an hour. And this was obviously considered very dangerous at the time. And there was no actual speed limit on motorways back then because the first one had just been built. So they got caught doing over 100 miles an hour. And yeah, they put the limit at 70. I believe that is the story why. But again, if you have another interpretation, please comment down below. That's what I've always heard about it. I thought it's quite a funny story to share. Okay, I'm just going to take you down one of the rows. See more sort of classic cars. Austin Mini there. Oh, a London taxi. It's familiar. I am from London. Probably figured by the channel, but come up north quite regularly. But it's funny to see one down here. This is really nice. Escort Mark 1. I absolutely love these cars. It's the right colour. It's got the right seats, the Recaro seats. Everything about this car is really, really nice. Probably one of my favourites out here, although it's stock. I prefer them that way. Again, a couple of, that's a standard Golf, and you've got a GTI next to it. I believe that's a Mark 1 GTI and a Mark 2 standard Golf. Renault Club over there. Jag. Got 205 here, 205 GTI, 1.9 litre. Sort of front end work done. Let's continue on. Some more American style classic cars. There's a Chevy there. I don't think it's a Bel Air. It might be a Bel Air. Again, I'm sorry. Especially American classic cars, I'm not too knowledgeable about. European ones, I'm a little bit better, but still I'm at my prime in sort of post-90s cars. See, I don't know what any of these are, really. This is a Cadillac El Dorado, I think, because I have a model, 1/18 scale model of this, is in pink. Oh, old Toyota over here. Let's go and look at this. Old Toyota Hiace, whatever you say it. They do a new one of these now, just bought it out. It's basically a Peugeot Boxster van, but this is cool. You don't see many of them around. Renault Wins here. No, they're not classic, but they're fairly rare, quite cheap actually as well. There's a bit of a fan base about them here, it looks like. Hope you can hear me all right, guys, as well. I don't want to, you know, talk too loud. Obviously, people are trying to enjoy their day out. It's a family event. As I said, I'm with some of my family, so I'm taking a little bit of time to record, but not the whole thing. Again, I'm sorry if you were here for the classic cars, but I just have to, sorry if the camera's shaking as well. A bit of a rough ground here. I'm really trying to stable my shots a little bit. Got some complaints from the road trip series about that. Rolls-Royce Dawn. Lovely car. I mean, this thing, it's not the fastest on the drag strip if you've seen Carwow. But absolutely beautiful. Now this, let me go to the back of it. This is my attainable dream car. I say attainable because, you know, obviously a McLaren 720S is not so attainable compared to this. BMW M2, preferably the competition. I think this is the standard M2. But I love, this is lightning blue. I think this is the lightning blue one. Absolutely beautiful car. Let's move on. So it's about to move on to sort of the Jags and everything at the back, and I saw this Ford Probe. You just don't see these, you know? I mean, I've never seen one. I know what it is. It's a Ford Probe. Really nice purple colour. Something about purple cars. I know there used to be a sort of a chat on Drive Tribe about that. Yeah, I just thought I'd point that out because you just don't see it. Ford Granadas. Yeah, they used to be sort of luxury. Oh. And of course a Mustang. Love the Mustang. Love the Mustang. This is nice as well. Mercedes. Oh, what is it? Is it 300, 280 SL? Oh no, 190 SL. It's a really old one, then that's got to be the 50s or something like that. Early 60s maybe. Of course, guys, there are so many cars here. If I showed you all of them, the video would be too long and you'd be complaining. So I'm trying my best to pick out the things I think are the most interesting. And obviously, I'm here with my family as well. Just taking about half an hour out to record the best bits of this, but let's go find a couple more things. Saw the Rolls-Royce here. Someone's taking a photo, just wait a minute, guys. Taking long enough. Finally, there we go. Try and move around. This is really nice. This would have cost a pretty penny back in the day. Lucky you got the microphone with me because I'm having to speak so quiet, but it seems to be, I looked through a couple of the clips, it seems to be picking up my voice pretty well. So you've got the Boya BY-M1 microphone doing work here today. Coming to sort of the back corner here, but we do have the MX-5 Club, and I love an MX-5, no complaints about them. I've ridden in the newest kinds, and also these Mark IIIs as well, but the one I've ridden in before is actually one of these. It's a 20th anniversary. A couple of times I was in one of these. Really nice car, not the quickest in the world, but really nice pearlescent paint on this one. I quite like the Mark IIs as well. I'll just bring you down here. Is that a Boxster? It's a Boxster S. I've ridden in a Boxster before as well. Love that car. Known to be the slowest Porsche, but I still think it's a brilliant car. 0 to 60 in 7 seconds, I think, which is, I mean, about the same as our modern VRS that we used to have, which is not bad. I mean, this is a facelift, but used to have a 1998 Porsche Boxster with had like a orangey interior. It was really nice. Oh, Ford Anglias here. They had these in Harry Potter, I think. Oh yeah, they got one in the same colour as well. So we have these ones. This is the one that's most similar to one that was in a Chamber of Secrets, I think the film is called. Very nice. Got a couple of vans as well here. Let's go and look at some of these. So we are on the home run here, and we got loads of British cars, so I should be able to tell you about them. Lots of Jags here. Bit disappointing. Jaguar Land Rover are getting into a bit of trouble lately because I think they still make brilliant cars. Might be a bit, you know, patriotic about that, but I genuinely think they make lovely cars. The F-Pace is nice. Not really a classic Audi sports car, so we're not really going to show that, but oh, TVR there. Mondeo ST down there as well. We really are coming to the end here, but obviously there are more cars than I've showed you, but I've showed you sort of most rows of cars. Loads of Jags. I'm sort of just walking down here now, because at the end we got a couple of really nice F-types. We got the pre-facelift F-Type S. So that's just an F-Type, that's probably the V6. F-Type S, so that would be the 5 litre supercharged, I think, V8. And then the new one, 5 litre supercharged V8 as well. And now, although I am mostly British and I do love my British cars. In terms of classics, I think it's got to be BMWs that take the win for me. E30 Cabriolet there, really nice. Probably what, an 87, 88, something like that. Again, another M2. God, I love that car. Z3, these are becoming quite rare now. I'm just going to bring you down here. Z4, another Z3, more Z4. Let's cut across here. We got a BMW 7 Series. I don't know what the E is for this. Another E30 there. Really nice. Got a few modern ones a bit. Up here we actually have an E92 M3. So if you don't know the code, that's about it's about a 2008 sort of 2009 coupe there, and another Z3. Lots of rally cars here. We're sort of going towards the end, so see if we can find anything else that I think would be interesting. Otherwise, getting towards the end here. So everyone, we are back where we started the walk around off, and it's going to be the end of today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. As I said, I'm here with family, so I did a short and sweet video of some of the highlights out here at the Doncaster Classic Car Show 2022. One of my first shows I've been to since COVID, so that's really, really nice. We should have London Motor Show coming up soon, so if you're interested in that, then do stick around. And do let me know what kind of cars you liked. If you have if I got anything wrong, any facts, do comment below, and hope you enjoyed. You can follow my Instagram. The link will be in the description and in the general channel description as well. That is new, my Instagram account. There is only one. It's got an underscore in it. You'll see if you click the link. But I do post sneak peeks on there as well. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.